What's going on, YouTubers and Mopar people and everything else in between? Sorry for the background noise. We've got our neighbors across the street sawing up a big tree that fell over our last big severe storm we had. He's cutting it up for firewood, so pretty much got no choice. It's a nice day out, so again, apologize for any wind noise or any of the chainsaw noise you hear in the background. But today I wanted to give an update on the project 78 Chevy Silverado pickup, my dad's pickup, that I've been working on to help him get it back running. Let's take a look here. Okay, since we left off last time, I already addressed the issue we had with the distributor, and since the distributor came from an overseas remanufacturer, they put the distributor gear drive upside down on the shaft, so I had to return it around. Well, I got the valve lash done on all the valves. The valve covers are not on there yet. I put the engine back over on number 1, top dead center, piston on the compression stroke. Got the distributor dropped back in, got the wiring all hooked back up, got all the wires, the plug wires cleaned up, got the distributor all bolted down. We're waiting on my dad's retired, so we're waiting on his Social Security check to show up this week, so he said he would buy the parts to help and then have me install them. You gotta get new spark plugs, got to get valve cover gaskets. We're gonna buy the blue ones. It's the silicone ones where they're reusable for 20 some bucks. I think we're gonna go through Jags. Same thing with the one-piece oil pan gasket, the blue silicone gasket. We have to get that. Oil pump. I'll get the oil pan taken off and painted. I've already got the sheet metal cap, plate, whatever you want to call it, the dust shield that goes between the motor and the transmission. I already got that painted GM blue, and I have the oil pan painted GM blue. And then what I want to do is, once I get the oil pump installed with the oil pump / distributor shaft installed and all that stuff, and the oil pan bolted up, already painted, I want to get the valve covers cleaned up and reinstalled with the new gaskets. And then what I want to do, and then put the new spark plugs in, and once that's all done, cover the top of the carburetor and the distributor and all that stuff, and put the plug wires up on top of the cowl. And I don't know if you could see it in the video or not, but before when he bought this truck, the seals, the front and rear seals, have not been replaced. He had to have the front seal and the timing chain cover replaced because it was leaking really bad. But between the former owner having it, and him having it, it's flung oil all over the engine, the intake, the valve covers. There's a coating of oil all over the hoses, all over the fender wells, and maybe just some light grime on the firewall and whatnot. I want to take about a big purple jug of super clean or whatever it is, degreaser, and a big jug. I'm going to spray everything down with that and let it soak, and I'm going to degrease this whole engine compartment and engine itself. The hoses, I don't know if you can hear that. This is one of those Master Core or whatever it is, the cheapest of the cheap you can get at O'Reilly's. This thing is actually swole up due to all the oil collecting on it. We're replacing this. We're replacing the lower radiator hose, and we're going to replace the heater hoses and get all that junk off there and get all the grease out and get the stuff all cleaned up. And I didn't show the video, but I got the The new ignition switch installed and adjusted, and the neutral safety switch installed and adjusted. And we found out it didn't have any backup lights. The bulbs were good, but the wiring underneath the bed was kind of cattywampus from the former owner. So I got the rear brake lights fixed and the license plate lights fixed as well. So all that stuff's working, and I got a new horn put on there for him, since the other one was, when it would honk, it would sound like some type of demented duck or goose or something. Anyway, got that all fixed for him. Just some odds and ends, and then we're going to try to get it running, because he wants to use this as just a hauling truck for like firewood or something like that. But eventually, the other reason I wanted to get this all degreased, especially all the front suspension and everything, and power, because I got a power washer from Harbor Freight to use, is this front end is going to have to be rebuilt. The bushings are dry rotting, and the ball joints and everything. Some of the tires on one side of the tread starting to wear down, and so it's all ball joints and everything's going to have to be replaced and have a front end line on this. But anyway, I rambled on long enough. Just want to give you an update on Project Silverado. We haven't really come up with a name for it, so I guess it's going to say Project Silverado, Chevy Silverado or something like that. Anyway, stay tuned for more updates, and hopefully before too long we get this thing running and driving. So